Hola Libras, this is your mid-month reading for June 2018. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It can relate to love, family, friends, finances, business, or however it applies. A few things I'd like to mention. Go check out my playlist. Think of them as my library. I have my 2018 Sun Moon readings up there, so check out your Sun Moon sign personality traits in addition to predictions for 2018. I'm also working on compatibility readings throughout the year. You can go check those out. Again, they're in my playlist. I'm also on Instant Go if you need a quick answer to a quick question. Text me on Instant Go. And then finally, if this reading resonates with you, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are listed below in addition to my email. And just send me an email and we can get that worked out. Okay. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Libras for the last 2 weeks of June 2018 and the period surrounding it? What are the energies they passed out of prior to June 2018? The last 2 weeks of June 2018. What energies can they expect the last 2 weeks of June 2018? And how will they be moving out of June into July for our Libras? Please grant me the objectivity to read these cards as are intended to be read and say your messages as you intend them to be said. For Libras. Last 2 weeks of June 2018. So Holy Spirit angels, can you please show me the influences that Libras passed out of prior to the last 2 weeks of June? What did they pass out of? Oh man, a whole lot of cards. Queen, oh my gosh. I almost wasn't going to take them because there are too many, but whatever. I'll read them all. Okay, we have the Queen of Cups in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the upright. And we have the Six of Swords in the upright. Okay. And can you please show me what energies they can expect the last 2 weeks of June 2018? What can Libras expect the last 2 weeks of June 2018? Okay, we have the Three of Rods in reversed. How will they be moving out of June into July? How will they be moving out of June into July? How will they be moving out of June into July, Libras? The Ace of Swords. All right, guys. So I'm probably not going to pull clarifiers on this because there's a lot of information in here. So prior to June 2018, we have the Queen of Cups in the upright. I feel like this is somebody in your life. It could be you, but I'm feeling it's the other person. Very nurturing, very devoted. A woman who is, well, it doesn't, I don't want to assign gender to it because it's a general reading, but somebody who likes to do meaningful things, likes to help other people. Nine of Pentacles here could be you are dependent on this woman, or on this person, sorry, on this person, or this person is dependent on you. The Nine of Pentacles is very much that kind of energy, being financially dependent on somebody usually. This person feels like they're being neglected for some of you. That's what it is. So this Queen of Cups, they're devoted to you. Everything. This Nine of Pentacles indicates you might be working a lot, or you're neglecting that person somehow. You're neglecting them because you're working too much. But you have to work because that's what brings the money in. You're financially dependent on working. But this person is kind of taking a back seat as a result of this. Says Seven of Pentacles. They're wondering if they should consider to continue to invest in this relationship. You're wondering if you should consider to invest in this relationship. This does not have to be a romantic relationship. This could be a business partnership also. You know, somebody who's really devoted to the business, but then somebody's working and not kind of being empathetic to the other business partner and then wondering, you know, should we really get out of this? Is all this work going to pay off? And I think that's what, if somebody's overworking and wondering, is the work going to pay off in the long run? Or are there going to be consequences for this? And Six of Swords, someone considering moving on from this. Could be you, could be the other person, because they're putting in a lot of effort, a lot of patience, hoping that this is going to pan out to be a success of some sort, but also wanting to move on from this. I'm definitely considering that. Okay, could be a job, also a career path. Don't necessarily just jump into that it's romantic right away. I try to generalize these as much as possible. Now we have the Three of Wands in reverse. So even though someone might want to move on. There's setbacks. The Three of Wands in the upright is very much about opportunities coming in and your ships and which one are you going to choose. In reverse, it's not having those opportunities. It's setbacks happening. Lack of planning, lack of foresight, delays, things being held out of your grasp, not being able to get the brass ring on the merry-go-round. So there's going to be a period of that where I do think you're considering moving on. And then here you're wondering how you're going to go about doing it, because it seems like it's problematic for you to do so. But here you figure it out with this Ace of Swords moving into July. Because this is all about triumphing over something, having a victory over a trying time, moving forward, cutting out the past, absolute mental clarity, having the intellectual ability to move forward. Some of you could be having a new relationship with somebody who is very intellectually stimulating, very mentally stimulating, and you have a new beginning with them. All right, let me see what's going on with this Three of Rods here. Can you please provide clarification on the Three of Rods? Why is the Three of Rods here in reverse for Libras for the last 2 weeks of June 2018? Who is this person? What is this energy? Additional messages for the Three of Rods in reversed. Okay. Person, personality, perspective, person. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. Okay, you're trying to get your clarity. Queen of Swords doesn't suffer fools gladly. She's pointing to the Ace of Swords here. She's showing you how. She's showing you how to get your vision back. Don't let fools stand in your way. Maybe you're letting people get you off course. The World card in reverse, not having closure because of that. King of Cups. You have really good two energies here. With the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. The Queen of Swords telling you, don't put up with anyone's bullshit. Here's the way out. I feel like she's saying, here's the way out. She's pointing to the Ace of Swords. And then the World card is you, them telling you there's still some stuff you need to learn to close this chapter out. Could be having problems moving forward. But the King of Cups is a really great energy. He's somebody who totally has his emotions in control. Very empathetic. I'm telling you to be a little bit, well, it's weird with the King of Cups. He's also like a mediator of sorts. Both of these, I saw this in another reading too. I think it was the King of Swords showed up with the King of Cups. I wish I could remember what sign it was. But you might be going through some sort of mediation, some sort of legal. Somebody might be advising. King of Cups is a great advisor, a great mediator, because he's very empathetic, very much like you guys are. So I feel like maybe these are your energies that you guys are trying to kind of regroup so that you can get to this Ace of Swords here, break out of all this crap kind of going on. Can you please provide clarification? But there's a reason why you're not getting closure here. You can't get closure on everything. Sometimes you have to make your own closure, if that helps. Because I think that's part of the block. You Libras think, you know, everything can be fair, everything can be worked out. Sometimes you have to make your own closure in order to move forward. And I kind of think that's what the Queen of Swords is sort of telling you. To cut out the crap and the people. Because you just have to leave them behind. And I feel like you're going to move forward as this King of Cups. Can you please provide clarification on this Ace of Swords for Libras as they move into July? Why is this Ace of Swords here? Person, personality, and perspective. The Ten of Cups in reversed. The Fool. Oh, so you definitely have a new start. Between the Fool card and the Ace of Swords, you guys are going forward in regards to some risk, liberating yourself with the Eight of Swords, liberating yourself from previous ways of thinking, liberating yourself from that person, from ways of thinking such as wanting everybody to be happy, wanting everything to be fair. That can't always happen. So you're liberating yourself because you're realizing, like I said, you guys have to make your own closure. Maybe that's going to be the name of this, make your own closure. And we have the Ten of Cups here. So you know that this is kind of, yeah, okay. You guys need to know, you can't always, sometimes stuff is what it is, because the Ten of Cups is about discord in the home and arguments and possibly a broken marriage or a broken relationship, neglecting the family, maybe because you're working too much over here. And one thing you guys need to learn, you can't please everybody as hard as you try. So I think that's what's going to be for you guys the last 2 weeks of June, realizing that, accepting that, and moving forward, creating your own closure, saying sometimes it is what it is, and not revisiting that, realizing that sometimes things just happen the way they do, and you can't always, everyone can't always be happy, okay? So that's what I feel like. I feel like you're leaving this behind. Leaving behind that whatever is going on in the home, the discord in the home. All right. I don't know. I feel like I'm having a lot of downers for these general readings. I don't want to be the negative reader. All right. So if you have this situation going on, consider a personal reading. My rates and info are below. In addition to my email, just shoot me an email. You can always text me on Instant Go for a quick answer to a quick question. Check out my playlists. My sun moon readings are in there for 2018, and so are my compatibilities I'm currently working on. Otherwise, I will see you guys in July for your love readings. Adios to my Libras. Bye.